Mama told me she'd be tied up all day and couldn't hang out with me. I wonder what she's doing downtown.
Thank you all for arriving promptly at our secret meeting place for today's briefing. Obviously, you all received the message hidden in the candy cane you were delivered earlier today.
Emma, what's going on? Shh! Get over here and stay outside. Christmas intelligence? So you're saying you're spies? Shh.
Agent E, do you have a problem?
Commander, as you can see, we have an unexpected development.
I think we can all see that, Agent E.
Frankie is a friend of mine from school, and I can assure you she's completely trustworthy.
Agent E, don't you think this is a conversation we should be having in private?
Commander, I can solve this problem. Here, you can try my supersonic fruit muffs. Anyone who wears them will not be able to hear a thing.
Well, thank you, Agent L. Are these made out of fruitcake?
Well, yes, they are. Here you go. Put these on.
She followed me here. There wasn't much I could do.
Agent E, you wouldn't want to compromise our whole season, would you? Christmas intelligent kids wouldn't be secret agents if we weren't, a secret.
Excuse me.
Just a minute, please. We'll be with you in a moment.
I know, Commander, and I would never do anything to jeopardize the CIK.
Excuse me.
I've done the calculations, and there's a 97% probability that Frankie will make a great addition to the team. I had to knock off 3 points, well, for her slight tendency towards clumsiness.
I can still hear you.
Oops, I was so sure these were going to work. Maybe they need more walnuts. Good things is, these will be good for months.
Agent L, now she knows even more than when she first got here.
I can fix that. I recently invented a memory eraser.
Great. Where is it?
Well, I tested it on myself, so I forgot where I left it. But I'll go and look for it.
Agent E, I see we have no choice but to make your friend an agent.
Yes, we have no choice now but to activate her.
Activate me? That's awesome.
Your name?
Frankie.
Frankie, this year your code name will be Agent F. Welcome to the CIK.
Sweet. What's next? Do I get to go on a spy mission? Take out some bad guys? Do I get to use karate? Hi-ya!
That won't be necessary. Agent Tiny, could you please issue Agent F a hat? Each of our hats is equipped with a communication device in case we need to get a hold of you.
Like a cell phone?
Yes, but it's a hat.
Can I have an eye hat?
Cute.
Thank you.
I found it. I found the memory eraser. I just have to adjust the trigger.
Well, don't just stand there. Bring it here.
Bring what there?
Forget him. Let me explain, Agent F. We spend our free time every December searching for ways to spread Christmas cheer to those who need it. And this time of year, there are a lot of them out there.
Okay, let's get down to business. I gathered you all here for a reason. We have a new mission.
Oh boy, I love a good mission.
Where's the memory eraser?
Memory eraser? There's no such thing. Oh boy, that would be a good idea for an invention though. But I do have a perfect gadget for a silent night like this.
A silent night?
A silent night!
Now that Agent F has been briefed, I have an urgent mission from a high-profile client who has just retained our services. As you know, we usually like to fly under the radar and seek out our own Christmas missions, but this client was particularly convincing on the phone. She insisted on coming in to give us the mission herself.
Who's in charge here?
I am. You must be Miss King? Agents, I would like to introduce you to Miss Harriet King.
Parrot. It rhymes with parrot.
I'm sorry?
It's pronounced Harriet. The I is silent.
Okay, so King Harriet. Got it.
Did you say King Herod?
I said King Harriet. King, comma, Harriet.
Well, it sounded like...
I know what it sounded like, but
Can we get on with this?
Certainly, Miss King.
Is this a secure location? May I speak freely?
Yes, you may speak freely in front of all of my agents.
Agents? Why, these are just children.
Well, yes, but they are all fully trained Christmas intelligence operatives.
They let children into the CIA?
Actually, we're the CIK, Christmas Intelligence Kids.
That's what I get for skimming the contract, I guess.
Well, now that the team has been assembled, why don't you fill us in on some of the details of your mission, Miss King?
Absolutely. Lately, I've noticed some unusual activity happening at one of my many rental properties I own in this town, a local warehouse. It seems there are shipments of brown boxes coming in of every shape and size. Now, naturally, I try to stay out of the affairs of my tenants, but I need to know if something illegal is going on.
Commander, I could use my new invention, the jingle alert.
Another invention? Agent L, I don't need to remind you of the track record of your other inventions, do I? The chocolate anti-gravity boots?
The cotton candy umbrella.
Oh no, Commander. Not this time. The jingle alert is fully field tested and is field ready. It will automatically record all the data we collect, and when I push the button, it will transmit the details to you here at the base. Then you'll know the mission has been accomplished.
It doesn't explode or anything, does it?
Not so far.
All right, Agents E, L, and F, assemble your supplies and meet at 2000 Bethlehem Way at 1700 hours.
Yes, my first mission.
Everyone else, dismissed. You know, we usually only accept missions that include bringing Christmas cheer to people. After we uncover the information that you need, we'd really like to bring some Christmas cheer to the people there, if that's okay.
Oh, well, that's your business, I guess. I just need you to do your spy thing, and I'll take care of the rest.
Understood, Miss King. Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry
Christmas?
Yes, that's the word. You see, it all started oh so many years ago. When I was young, there was a toy store down the street. Can I get a little more myself in the monitor, please?
What monitor?
Filled with fancy toys and candy that was sweet.
Did you bring your own microphone?
We didn't have much, so I wrote a note to Santa, asking him for one thing, a bicycle with flashing wheels. And I waited, and I waited, but the present never came. And that was the day I knew that Christmas and I were through. Mistletoe. So I just like elves, they're right. We're about holly and I'm not too other people who are jolly. I mean, really, ho, who's that? They annoy, just sitting in there, and around you. Well, they pour me in carols, make my headache. So please don't serenade, and don't take this the wrong way. What's all the fuss vaping for good. I really don't like Christmas.
Can you believe that it's nearly time for our nativity play? I do want to thank you all for working so hard to prepare for the community outreach tonight. Before we finish with dress rehearsal, does anyone have any questions?
Are we going to have a snack today?
Can we use your live sheet?
Are you crazy? Who wants a snack on live sheet?
Yes, there will be a snack today, and no, we will not be using live sheet.
This isn't a question, but I heard the Crosby kids have chicken pox.
Yes, I'm aware of that. Our wise men will not be joining us tonight. But you know God will provide. He always does.
So, it looks like they're doing a play. Shall we activate the jingle alert?
No, not yet. We still don't know what's in the boxes.
We have to be careful not to.
Let me help.
Well, who do we have here? Now, don't be shy. Are you here for the rehearsal?
Yes, we are.
Well, you know, it looks like it's going to be just perfect. 3 parts just opened up. Josiah, would you help our new wise men with their costumes? Now, let's continue our rehearsal with a song about what was happening before the angels and before the manger. God's people were waiting, longing for a Savior.
The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. On those living in the land of deep darkness, a light has dawned. Isaiah 9:2.
How are we going to find out what's in all these boxes?
I know. We can use my Xmas ray. It can penetrate most any material and allow us to see what's inside. You go distract Miss Maple and the others.
No problem.
in the world did a candy cane get here?
I don't know, but I think my ankle is
The Xmas spray worked. Mission accomplished.
feeling much better, thank you.
Wise men, will you help clean up these boxes? Now, let's go from the top of the scene.
And there were shepherds living out in the fields nearby, keeping watch over their flocks at night.
Okay, now just stop for a minute. How should you really be reacting right now?
Terrified.
Now, I've seen you look terrified, and that's not it.
How about this? Ah.
Well, that's not it either. How would you react if the dog ate your iPod? Yes, we're getting closer, but let's just keep working on it.
So what did you find out? Did your Xmas ray work?
Of course it worked. When do my inventions not work? Okay, I take that back.
So what was inside? Was it something dangerous and illegal?
Shoes.
Shoes? We can't activate the jingle alert because of shoes. We need to keep investigating.
Okay, Cass, we have our shepherds and our angel. Let's think about the message the angel brought to those ordinary shepherds long ago. They could have been waiting as long as they could remember. And the Messiah was finally to be born, and it was the best news they could have hoped for.
Don't be afraid, I've got the greatest news in history. Don't be afraid, though it seems a mystery. Find a little child lying in a manger. This will be a sign, finally a savior in a baby.
Commander, when do you expect an update from your team? I'm anxious to get back to my Christmas celebration.
Don't worry, Miss King. I'm sure we'll receive a transmission from them any minute now.
Excellent. While we wait, I've scheduled a quick manicure in the lounge.
Lounge? What lounge?
That tiny space by the corner.
My office.
Oh, sure, sweetie.
Commander, why are we helping her?
What do you mean, Agent Tiny? She's our client. Of course we want to help her.
She doesn't like Christmas.
What? Why would you say something like that?
I heard it with my own ears. She said if they were doing anything with Christmas, she would evict them. I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound nice. It means kick them out.
Don't panic. We'll simply call the emergency channel in their hats, telling them not to activate the jingle alert.
Attention, attention, I have an update. We are very excited to tell you that we have surpassed our goal and are tracking packages coming in by the truckload. At this rate, we will be able to bless hundreds of families in our community. I am very proud of each one of you. Many of you even sacrificed buying gifts for your own families to support this community project.
Bingo! I think we got what we need. The packages are Christmas gifts for the community.
Okay, let's activate the jingle alert.
Mission accomplished!
Okay, let's get set for the manger scene. Narrator?
While they were there, the time came for the baby to be born.
CIK emergency.
Does anyone hear that?
Emergency.
Where is that voice
CIK
coming from?
emergency. CIK emergency.
My hat!
CIK emergency.
Oh, sorry. I must have left my cell phone on.
Weird ringtone, dude.
I know, right?
Please, everyone, keep your cell phones off until our dress rehearsal is finished. Continue.
She wrapped him in swaddling cloths and placed him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn.
We couldn't reach you through the emergency channel in your hats.
Miss King is trying to invite everyone who is celebrating Christmas.
Trying to evite.
I think you mean evict.
That's what I said. She's trying to keep them out.
We need to warn these people. If Miss King gets here, the whole Christmas event will be ruined.
All right, everyone, take your places.
Miss Maple, we have an urgent matter to discuss.
Can it wait till after our final rehearsal? There are people beginning to arrive, and we only have just a few more.
I hate to interrupt this little celebration.
Ma'am, the doors don't actually open for another 10 minutes. Now, if you will just...
I've been watching you for weeks with these boxes coming in and out, but I needed more. I needed real proof.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
Of course you don't. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Miss Harriet King, and this is my building. What you seem to overlook is that on page 147, paragraph 2, section 3 of the rental agreement, it states that there will be no celebrating of Christmas on the premises.
Why, no, I was not aware of that.
Always read the fine print, my dear.
I can fix this right here. I'll use my memory eraser on her, and she'll forget all about not liking Christmas.
How cute. It's a flashlight. Were you looking for this? You left it in the lounge. Now, where were we? Oh yes, you're in violation of the contract and are to be effected immediately.
But what about the gifts?
What about the nativity?
What about the snacks?
Now, surely you understand, Mrs. King, that we have this huge event planned for the community tonight. Well, perhaps you could just...
Make an exception because it's Christmas? Not a chance. You have 10 minutes to leave the premises or I'm calling the authorities.
Listen, we don't need the building to show God's love. Our community has given her their time and treasures all month, and I know that God will honor these efforts.
But how do you know?
The Bible says we can trust God with all of our hearts. He is in control.
Mary and Joseph trusted God when they heard that King Herod was searching for the baby Jesus. Mary believed that God had chosen her to give birth to his son, and she knew that he would continue to take care of them.
Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations and exalted in the earth.
You wake up and nothing's going your way. It's not always easy to simply trust and obey. But who's the one who holds the earth in the palm of his hand? Who calms the winds and stormy seas and guides the grains of sand? As the heavens are higher than the earth, and the mountains rise higher than the sea, God's ways are higher than the highest mountain, higher than our ways could ever be. Higher than our ways could ever Who's the one who holds the earth in the palm of his hand? Who calms the winds and stormy seas and counts the grains of sand? As the heavens are higher than the earth, and the mountains rise higher than the sea, God's ways are higher than the highest mountain, higher than our ways could ever be.
Everyone, would you please help us move the packages outside, and the manger scene can go right in front of the building.
Did I forget to mention that on page 147, section 2, paragraph 4, it states that if the contract is broken, everything in the building belongs to me.
We'll just start again. It's just stuff. True treasure isn't anything you can hold or touch anyways.
That's right, Josiah. It sounds like people have begun writing. let's all go outside and leave these packages with Miss King. Our celebration of the birth of Christ will go on as scheduled without the props, the set, and even the gifts.
Well, good. You're taking this much better than I expected.
I still don't understand. You've been collecting these boxes for months. Now, you won't be able to help the community like you planned.
God's timing is always perfect. And we don't want to do anything that He's not directing. When He wants to give gifts, He will. He'll provide and make a way. Now, let's all just be faithful and trust in Him. Now, let's just all go outside.
For unto us a child is born, for unto us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders. And he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace.
Shall come to thee, O Israel.
So Joseph also went up from the town of Nazareth to Bethlehem, the town of David. He went there to register with Mary, who was pledged to be married to him and was expecting a child. While they were there, the time came for the baby to be born, and she gave birth to her firstborn son. She wrapped him in cloths and placed him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. After Jesus was born, Magi from the east came to Jerusalem and asked, "Where is the one who has been born King of the Jews? We saw his star in the east and have come to worship him." When they saw the star, they were overjoyed. On coming to the home, they saw the child with his mother Mary, and they bowed down and worshipped him.
Miss King, I brought something for you.
What? What do you mean?
My sister was saving it for when I got bigger, but I wanted to give it to you.
It's a bicycle with flashing wheels.
You said you wanted one.
But after I tried to ruin the Christmas celebration, why would you be so kind to me?
God gave us the greatest gift at Christmas.
And that gift lives inside of us. Giving our lives back to Him is our gift.
Tissue. I need a tissue. And a latte extra hot, 12 pumps of vanilla. Well, I've never experienced this. I'm at a loss, I say, a loss. No one has ever shown me such kindness when I've been so less than perfect. There's a tiny chance I may have overreacted.
Well, when we give to others, we are imitating the actions of the greatest giver who gave the ultimate gift to us 2,000 years ago.
God coming down to earth to save his people.
Well, this is just amazing. Thank you. Don't just stand there. We need to get these packages to the community who need them.
Miss Key, you want to go with us to pass out the gifts?
Only if I can ride my bicycle.
Do you even know how to ride a bike?
No, but it can't be that hard.
Oh, boy.
Jolly little elves, well, I guess they're kind of sweet. I like those carols, so keep on singing. Just wanna stand there.